Hey, I have a question for you. How much is your salary today? Yes, you've got me right. How much is your salary today, if at all you earn salary? How much was your salary at the beginning of the year? How much was your salary last year? Are you lucky to be earning better than what you were earning last year or at the beginning of the year? Is it unfortunate that maybe you are earning lower than what you are earning? And what about those who are into business? Is your business doing better? Are you getting good returns from that business than last year or at the beginning of the year? My name is Martin, and this is Big Brother Advice Corner, a channel that tries to fuel the flames and keeps the engine moving. Yes, it is a channel that tries to challenge you to be the better version of who you are. Don't stop if you fail in life, or if you experience a lot of challenges along your way. Remember, you are much more than what you really think you are. Today, I want us to speak about something that all of us are going through. How much are we paying for a liter of petrol or gas for that matter? How much was it in January? How much was it last year? In my country, it has gone from 110 to now maybe 180, and it's still growing. Here, it has gone from 2.1 to 4.1, a 50% increase. And you know what? Most of us, salary is not growing. Should I ask you how much you're spending? How much is a liter of cooking oil for that matter? In Kenya, it came from 140 per liter to 160 to 220, and you know what? Now we are buying it at 340 Kenya shillings. And salary, you are not growing. Why? How much is your rent today? Are you lucky that you're still paying like you were doing last year? I bet no. Salary still remains the same. In my country today, a 2 kg packet of flour, in history, it's being bought at 230 Kenya shillings. From 100 at the beginning of the year. A total increment of 130%. And you know what? Salary, you are not increasing. You are not growing. Why? I want us to take a little minute and ask yourself, how do you feel anytime you are spending more? When you're going to buy the fuel for that matter, and you're spending double. Maybe your tank, a full tank by then, was 50. Now the full tank is at 130. An 80% increase. That means you are spending more than what you are earning. Imagine if you are the sole financial contributor in a house. You were earning 1,000 and you try to calculate your budget that you can be able to have a full tank, pay that rent, take the children to the same school, provide the best you can for your family. And then today, you are expected to do more than what you can. Is it that the source of stress now in the family? Could it be the reason as why many partners are not talking to each other? Could it be the reason as to why many people don't receive phone calls? Could it be the reason as to why there is a lot of debts all over? Could this be the reason why many families are disintegrating? Have you ever taken time to think about it in those lines? What is your contribution towards all this? Are you the type of a partner who still want to maintain the same standard that they had in January? Are you the type of a child who wants even much better without considering what your parents are going through? Are you the type of a parent who is demanding much more from the children just because you raise them up and yet you don't know what they are going through? If up to now they have been able to provide the same as the way they were doing before, you need to thank them. But you know what? As they try to maintain the level, the standard that was there before, it is speaking a lot to their savings. Today, many people are living on hand to mouth. Today, many people wish that they could earn salary every day. And when that salary comes, if you make a phone call after 2 days, they don't have money. Are you the type of a friend who will demand to be given a loan if you yourself cannot be able to afford it? How do you think that somebody else can be able to afford it? And if they say no, you end up being angry, blocking them, or even not speaking to them? Hey, Big Brother is challenging you today that you need to live according to your means. If today you cannot be able to afford the rent for that house for the next 6 months if you don't have a job, please consider relocating to a cheaper rent just for the time being. If you cannot be able to fuel your car full tank as you used to do comfortably without having a pinch on your finances, consider if it's possible, use public means until things come back to normal. If you cannot be able to pay for your children's fee for the next 1 year if you don't have a job perfectly, consider taking them to a cheaper school. After all, even there is people are studying, right? Until when things come back to normal. Dear friends, there is a lot people are going through today as a result of this economy. It might not be coming better anytime soon, but we have to be alive. We have to struggle. We need to stop comparing ourselves to other people. Do you know that maybe your salary is somebody's just tip? Do you know that maybe your monthly income and expenditure is maybe just somebody's offering in church or anywhere? Each person is living their own race, so you should do the same. Do not run another person's race. Do not stop comparing yourself to somebody. That my colleagues at work are driving this kind of a car, I need to go for it. No. That my colleagues at work or my mates are living in this kind of a place, I need to go for it. You don't know what race they're running. You might be doing 24 laps, yet to them they're only doing 100 meters. You are never the same. It is time that all of us need to go back to factory setting for the time being until everything gets back to normal. Times are hard. Economy is not improving anytime soon. People are so much stressed. It keeps worrying me every time when we read in the news, when you see in the social media, people committing suicide, people found in their houses when they are dead, and some of them are young people. Only when you dig down and you realize maybe somebody lost a job, maybe somebody, the family's pressure that they need to provide more made them decide that they cannot take it anymore. Are you the type that is going to make somebody's life better? Or are you the type that is going to add more stress to this person? In a family, if you are single, for that matter, do not compare yourself with anybody. Remember, you are the sole provider of your house. Live with what you can. If you are lucky to be with a partner, either husband or your wife, your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and both of you are working, it is time that we should stop this issue of my boyfriend's money is our money, my husband's money is our money, but my money is my money. Not now. It is time that all of us needs to sit down and say, how much are we earning? I am earning 50. You are earning 30. We should not be able to say, as a family, we only have 50. We should say we have 80. It is time that each partner needs to go out of their way to be able to try to make life of the partner better. If it was a partner that was used to be doing everything, don't you think it is also time that you come in and do something? Yes, they might not like it, because after all, men would never want to be told that you have failed. Men would never want to be in a situation that they cannot be able to provide. And that is why They go an extra mile just to be able to try and make their family better. But the truth of the matter is, they're not getting it easier. Please consider stepping in and doing what you can. Please consider reducing the burden on your party. How I wish that people can sit down as a family and say, hey, honey, let us manage with the little that we have. You are giving that person hope. Then, hey, honey, why haven't you provided? If the gas is taken away from them, if rent is taken away from them, if general upkeep is taken away from them, are you still the person who is going to insult them? Or are you the person who is going to have hope in them and say, give them a pat in the shoulder and tell them it's going to be okay? Thank you, you can only manage 100. We shall manage with that for the time being. You giving this person the energy to move on. Are you the type of a parent that if something is sent to you, you start asking why is it that you are sending less than you are doing before? Are you the type who will ask, so what will this one do? Please appreciate the little that can be able to, that has been offered. Pray to them, pray for them, give them the energy to be able to face tomorrow. When things come back to better, they will definitely be able to remember the support that you gave them. All of us needs a shoulder to lean on. All of us needs a pat at the back. All of us needs assurance that things will be better. All of us needs somebody to listen to us. Give them the shoulder to lean on. Give them the listening ear without judgment. And above all, encourage them. Listen to them. Be very sensitive. When they withdraw away, take time to understand what they are going through. If you have a friend that it is so long, they've never communicated, take your time and make that call. You never know what that call might mean to them. And until next time, Big Brother says, we should not lose hope. We should not live beyond our means. Do what you can and leave the rest for tomorrow. For tomorrow shall be better than today. See you in the next video.